Hi, Leia. Go lay down. Hi, guys. Laura Brehm here. I am sitting in my studio at home, and I wanted to do a vlog today talking about the psychological concepts behind the lyrics of For No One, my latest release. It's the first single to drop from my upcoming album called The Dawn Is Still Dark. And I want to do a video eventually for each of the songs on the album like this. So I majored in psychology at university. I didn't take it anywhere. I pursued music instead, but it definitely, I think it helps in any field that you're in. For me specifically, writing lyrics is a big one. And just the day-to-day interactions you have with people in the music industry. But I want to get in specifically to the metaphors behind the lyrics and kind of introduce you to some of the concepts that are present in my album. There's quite a lot, but one of the main themes is mental health awareness. So if you've heard the song, if you haven't heard it, go check out the breathing visualizer on my YouTube channel, or listen on Spotify or wherever you prefer, and just take a listen. There's not a lot of lyrics actually to this song. It's more of a meditative kind of, I guess, yeah, it's kind of a meditative song, or more of a introduction / interlude type song rather than your traditional verse chorus bridge. So anyways, let's just get into it. So the song can be interpreted in two different categories. The first one, which I'll explain first, romantic relationships. So I wrote the song at the end of 2018, and I was going through a really painful breakup at the time. And yeah, I just sat down one day at the piano. The notes and chord progression came to me first, and then it just all the song itself isn't very long. It came to me pretty quickly. The lyrics and melodies came to me at the same time for this one. It just felt right, and it clicked. So I'm talking about loneliness in this song, but I get into the overall message straight away with the first line, when I say, I will believe. So it's really about having strength when you are feeling alone, and being okay with being alone and being by yourself, using that time to work on yourself and go within and look at the parts of you that need improvement, and maybe notice the parts of you that you are proud of, and continue to develop those things. So it's about being able to feel stable and strong within yourself, and not needing a romantic relationship to not feel lonely. So I released it 2 years after writing it, and it's interesting how it actually relates to me more so now than then, when you consider the year we've had in 2020 with the pandemic and being at home. So I'm hoping a lot of people can relate to this right now. And also with the pandemic, I think a lot of relationships have fallen apart, relationships that aren't meant for you, especially if you are if you're living or isolating with that person, with the stay-at-home orders or the lockdown. So yeah, the song has become a symbol for me that it's okay to be alone, and you don't need to have a romantic relationship to be happy, and you don't need a romantic relationship to be inspired. You don't need a muse. You can find the inspiration within, and or from other areas of your life. Okay, so that's one way, probably the most common way this can be interpreted. Also, I'll put the lyrics in the description. So the other kind of what's the word? The vibe or the feeling I wanted to create is a love letter to artists who are trying to do their art for a living. So it is very difficult to make a living doing art, and it takes most of the time it takes a long time. Overnight success stories are, I don't know if there is such a thing, really. So again, it goes back to for no one. So when you're writing a song, or making art, so this can apply to visual artists or whatever. You don't want to think about who you're writing the song for when you are at the beginning, when you're in the creative process and during it. You don't want to have that in mind. You want to be creating it from a clear space and just trying to channel it through the way that it's meant to be channeled through. That's what I do anyway. There's no right or wrong way to create art, but that's what works for me the best. And yeah, if I get in my head too much about, oh, what audience am I writing this for? Oh, it's going to be on this label, so it needs to be like this. Or if I get anxiety about, oh, are people going to like this song? If I do that, it really interferes with the process, and then it can block the creativity. So this song is about that as well, just kind of being your own audience, being alone, not worrying about the outcome of the song, not thinking about who's going to be listening to it or what they're going to think of it. And I really feel that when you do that as an artist and you're consistent in doing that, you will develop your craft pretty quickly and consistently. And I believe that it will help direct you down the right path for you. There's again, with the music industry, and I'm sure with any really, really creative and flexible, open kind of career, again, there's no right or wrong way to go about it. Everyone has their own path, their own story. So you really want to try to be as authentic as you can and stay true to yourself. And so it really starts with the initial music making process, and then everything else, of course, you want to stay true to yourself in the other areas as well, like the way you promote yourself and all of that. But so that's basically it. And I hope that you guys are enjoying the song, and I'm going to be announcing the second single very soon. The second single will be out in November, and I'm very excited about this one. It's more of a full song, and less of kind of an interlude type thing. So if you haven't heard it, For No One, click the link in the description, And thanks for tuning in, and thanks for your support. And I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon.